everyone, and long time no tutorial. So today we'll be exploring Russian scholarship project that is currently open, and it cuts across almost 24 universities in Russia. The deadline for application is November 13, which is in about 68 days. This is the official portal, and I'll be attaching the link for you to access it in the description box. Here are just overview of the information. Admission to a tuition-free program, that is, you won't be paying tuition in your subject area at one of the 24 Russian universities. Participation is majorly online, as you can see here. So here are just the information that you need to know. Please, when you get to this particular portal, take your time to read it very well before beginning your application so that you can understand. These are the subject areas of the open doors, from applied mathematics, biotechnology, computer science, economics, education. Can you see it cuts across different fields? And this is the word schedule. It opens from 20th August 2026 and the deadline is November 2026. This is just the call when the announcement of the first stage will be out by November 13th, second stage, third stage, like that. Just take your time to read it. I will not be doing that for you because I don't want this video to be too long. Scrolling down, we'll see information of the participating university. So these are the universities that are available from it, that you can actually pick from. So if I were you, you can make your research first about this university before you even put out your application, so that you know the one that you want to apply to. Just don't blindly apply. That's just my 2 cents. It is left to you to decide whatever you want. So take your time to go over the necessary information. When you are ready to apply, you can scroll up to click on the apply button that we see from the beginning, or you can come here to click on sign up. If you already have an account with them already, you can also use login button. But for the sake of this video, I'll be clicking on apply so that we can proceed with the application together as if we are just starting together. Getting here is asking for what? Our information, email. So you go ahead and input your email and you click on you give consent to proceed. Then it takes us to language of participation in the open door. You can select program, you can select it here, then you click on what? English to proceed, unless you want to study in the Russian language. What is your citizenship? Click this and select the one applicable to you. I am a Nigerian, so I'll be clicking on Nigeria. So here, scroll down and find Nigeria. This is Nigeria. Click on Nigeria. After which you scroll down to input all this information. So for the family name, that is actually your surname or your last name, input it. And as for name, this is actually your first name and middle name. So if you only have first name, you can input the first name alone like this. But if you have middle name on your international passport and other documents, make sure you use spacebar and input it so that it can appear, it can be incoherent with your passport. Can you see it is even here in accordance with the passport details so that you don't make mistake. Then scrolling down, they're asking for this. I don't want to mention it so that YouTube doesn't flag my video, but you have to be very careful. It is in month, day and year, so you have to pay attention to that also. Then go ahead to select your gender too. Then go ahead here, because I've already picked that I'm a citizen of Nigeria rather, so automatically that is where this place is showing Nigeria. So you go ahead and input your details according to your country that you're applying to. Then you create a P that you use to access your account. After inputting your P and confirming it, you scroll down to select track and subject areas of participation. So here for master track and doctoral track, which means this call is actually open to masters, doctoral and postdoctoral. It is not available for bachelor's program. Can you see it? We can see it here. So I'm looking at the right hand side here. We can see applicants for master track. It should be age range between 20 to 33. For doctoral, 22 to 35. And for postdoctoral, 24 to 39. That's the eligibility age. And you must have at least bachelor's degree for you to apply for master's, obviously. Then you come here to click on what subject area according to you: biology, biotechnology, computer, data science. Depending on you, I will actually be clicking on biology because I'm just filming this tutorial for you. Add subject area if you want to still add, but I will just leave it as that biology and biotechnology. Then since I'm just applying for masters, I will leave it. Then scroll down and confirm the accuracy and correctness. I'm not applying for the doctoral and postdoctoral. I accept the terms. You've read the policy. You agree to the processing of your personal data. So, and lastly, you give consent to receive newsletter. Here is where it is tricky. On a normal day, I would not give consent. But if you can see that this is not clickable, so which means it is not, we have to give consent to receive. Can you see? So then you can click on register. You can also scroll down to confirm the information, scroll up rather, that you've updated earlier, so that there won't be any error in any of your personal details. If you are sure of it, you just click on register for you to proceed. Here is the application portal. So on November 1, all portfolio that includes your education document, for this, your identity verification, your motivation letter, your mandatory achievement, and your entry score will be automatically submitted for evaluation on November 1. So which means it is better you actually do the application before that time. The results of the portfolio competition will be published on November 13. Participants whose portfolio meet the required criteria will proceed to the next stage, which means that this is the first stage of what? Application. So looking at my portfolio now, this is what I picked. I've not input my educational document, motivation letter. I've not written the entry test, the maximum score. So my current status is not ready to be sent for verification. So looking at our left hand side there, we have general information, identity verification, university first stage, and which you can explore one by one. So for this first stage, these are all the sections that it is very compulsory that you have to fill before you can be ready here. Your status can be ready for evaluation. So the first one is actually the portfolio that we can see. So I'll go ahead to click on education to input education details. Here you can add information about up to 5 education completed or completing this year. So if you want to add it, you click on add, and you see level of education, be it automatically, you can add your bachelor's degree. If you have another master's, I click master's for this program, you can add it also. But if you just only have bachelor's degree, you click on it, then you click on the country, the full name of the institution that actually have that you have the degree with, the year of graduation, a copy of the educational document. You upload it here, which is the PDF of your certificate. So after that, you click on save to save it. When you are done saving it, you get the first page. Also, if you want to add more, you can click on add. That is how to do it. Then the next one is you can come back here after saving that motivation letter. You have to fill out a motivation letter for every selected subject area. So if you are ready, you click on what add to fill out the information. So you click on science domain here and look at it: social science, engineering and technology, natural science. Depending on the one that is related to you, I can just click on natural science. You should click on the one applicable to you. Don't forget that I actually picked biology and biotechnology from the beginning, so that was why I picked natural science. So you have to be very careful here. So automatically, biological science is what is related to me. Then field of study, marine and freshwater biology, biophysics, and aquaculture. I'm actually a graduate of aquaculture, so I'll click on, and that was why I clicked marine biology the other time. So I'll click on marine and freshwater. Then you click add science domain if you want to add more, but if that is it, you can just leave it because it has automatically clicked. Then description of the scientific interest, you actually describe it here according to you. What is your personal goal? You write it here. Your professional achievement, the reason for choosing the subject, the reason for choosing to study in Italy. This is like your motivation. Like I used to say, motivation is just centered around who are you, what's your academic background, why did you want to study, why do you want to study that program in that particular university, and this one is even in Russia. So that is just like a motivation for you. After you fill all of that, you can click on what save to continue. Then you come to the left hand side again and click on achievement. Here you must add and provide supporting document for your achievement across all selected area. Begin with the most significant one. You even have up to 10 achievements per type that you may add. You click on what add for you to add the type of achievement. Was it a publication? Was it a report at a conference, scientific discovery, online study, award for participation in competition, work experience, participation in a project? So those are the category available. I think there is still more. Other certification. If any of the achievement you want to leave is not here, it's not listed, then you click on other one just in case. Then after clicking name of the award, issued by whom, year of receipt, then you download you have to upload the PDF confirming that particular achievement. After you've done that, don't forget that we started from portfolio to education to motivation achievement. Now the next one is what your entry test. You have to write an entry test, and I think it's worth like 60 minutes. Number of tasks is 90. So if you are ready, you have to click on what gets tested, and it brings what the question for you based on your profile. The first one is, can you see, it's like 90 questions in 60 minutes. Here is the timer. So you have to know that what you are into before starting this. A bio object in biotechnology is primarily as you have to answer it. After you've answered that, you click on save answer, move to the next one, like that. You have to answer all the 90 questions. So after answering, you click on save. After answering the 90 questions, it will automatically save for you, but I'm not going to actually do that. Then when you are done answering all the questions, you can always come back to your portfolio. By that time, I've already filled out my education section. Here, motivation letter have been filled. I didn't do it because I'm just explaining to you. Entry test, I will know whether I passed or not. I've already added achievements. So this particular status should be ready to be sent for evaluation if you are filling all of this section. So that is, it doesn't have any additional fee. And this is the stage that will take you to the second stage of the What Open Door. And come to like this site to look at what university to select up to. You can even select up to 6 universities. Don't forget that I said from the beginning that you can even research all those partnering universities so that you know the one that you want to pick. And you cannot just pick university here without knowing the university. For example, now I am interested in marine and freshwater biology. So I have to know the university that have it. You get, so that one is very important. They just list all the name of university here. If you decide to feel like you Moscow Polytechnic, maybe because you like it, what if they don't have your program? So that is why it is very important for you to research the university first and know that they have your program before selecting them, and make sure that they are part of the partnering open door scholarship. So for example, I just click on this. I can decide to save. Don't forget that they said I can select up to 6 universities. So if you have many universities that have your program, so select them based on your preference, the one that you want first, followed by any other one. I'm just picking here because I'm explaining. I didn't do any research. So when you are done with that, you can click on but save to save it. So can you see? Just click on OK. It has automatically saved. Then we can also come to identity verification. So here is actually what your personal information that you've entered so far. Then you can scroll down to input your P number here. When will it be expiring? The scanned copy of your P, you upload it here. Then you confirm the accuracy. After confirming, you click on save. After inputting all of this automatically become clickable. Then coming to the general information section, language of participation is in English that I picked earlier, citizenship, Nigeria. Just confirming the earlier information that I input earlier. If there is any change you want to do, you can change it here, but if there is none, you can just leave it. So that's how to apply. Don't forget that when you get here, this portfolio section, after inputting all of these things, this should be filled, this should be filled, this should be you passed it, this should be you've added achievement, and this should be ready to be sent for verification. If you need any help or any questions, you can send me a DM or send me an email. I wish you the best in your application, and I'm always rooting for you all. Bye.